Fala, pai e filho. Beleza? Como é que você tá? Boa tarde. Também começando um novo jogo aí pra série 2019 aí. É, ele é top demais, viu, pai e filho? Joguei o RPG aqui, eu vou falar com você. Ih! Top, curto demais RPG. Platinei Bloodhood e Dark Souls. Qual Dark Souls?
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
Ele partiu os três. E eu Dark Souls. Por isso que ele foi.
Não. O Dark Souls são 3, ele platinou.
Então, só que antes você perguntou qual. Uma tarefa dos três.
Ah, aí sim, hein? Essa aqui é a novidade do canal, o pai e filho. E como você já platinou Dark Souls, ele é do mesmo estilo do Dark Souls. A história e tal. Você acha que fui eu?
You think I'm responsible?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need him, Cassandra.
Alguns diálogos lhe dão a oportunidade de responder emocionalmente às situações. Quando essas oportunidades surgem, ícones especiais destacam a emoção ligada à resposta. Beleza. Preciso dele, Cassandra. Top. Sempre que brigadão mesmo. Eu comecei lá o Dark Souls 3, mas tô pensando ainda. Aí como eu achei esse daqui, eu vou dar continuidade dele. Todas aquelas pessoas, baixe, deixe-me ir. E agora? Estou confuso.
I don't understand.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me. But then...
Go to the Ford Camp, Liliana. I will take him to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
Agir naturalmente, né? Porque o cara não sabe.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that.
This one did. Unless we act, the Breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the Breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
Você já saiu?
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
Você pode provar sua inocência. É o único jeito, tá?
So, if I do what you want, will I live through it?
We have no way of knowing.
Lógico que eu vou fazer um negócio à toa. Claro que eu quero me salvar, né?
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Começando o jogo, vamos lá. Aperta ali o 2 para mover, o R1 para virar a câmera. Beleza, vamos que vamos. Por que a mulher lá atrás? Vou ver se dá para conversar com ela. Dá para conversar. Nada. Aqui a maga aqui orando pelos mortos.
We are heading into the valley.
Tá bom. Você abre. Acesse o mapa de missões, abrir o menu de herói. Ah, beleza. Aham. Tranquilo. Oh. Vamos lá, né? Ó, espadão. Tal. Olha o cenário, galera. Olha o cenário desse jogo. Cê é louco. Eita, o que foi agora?
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
Ela contando pra ele, galera, como é que ele foi parar nesse mundo aí e o que aquilo lá tem a ver. Eita! Ah, que beleza. Já começa o jogo assim, né? Que legal. Hã? Vamos lá. Começou ali a classe do arqueiro, galera. É isso aí, ó. Ó, agora o bicho ficou bruto mesmo. Marcar. Ah, tem os poderzinhos.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now.
Ô, filha. Ô. Tudo bem, vou desarmar. Não. Você precisa confiar em mim e eu preciso dessa arma. Não. Classe, precisa confiar em mim, pô. Aí, ó.
Give me
Já
one
ganhei.
reason to trust you.
Because my life is on the line.
You're right.
Aí, ó.
I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless. Your life is threatened enough as it is.
Pressione o L1
Maker knows what we will face.
e use o coração para curar o personagem.
At the forward camp,
Ah,
we'll fight. We are on
aí
our
sim,
own
hein?
for now.
Tá, vamos ver. Eu não sei. Galera, uma dica. Jogo de RPG, quando entra no cenário assim, sempre vasculha, tá? Sempre vasculha a área que você pode achar alguma coisa de interessante. Vamos lá. Ó. Tem que ir lá naquele trem lá. Eita. As habilidades consumem mana e vigor para gerar poderosos efeitos de combate. Algumas delas precisam de algum tempo para recarregar. Para poder ser... Beleza.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
As habilidades, galera, é o que tá do lado direito ali, ó. Aperta o R3 para marcar o personagem. Aí, ó. Beleza. Ah, tá. Ele muda. Ah, beleza. Conta para pressionar o R3, galera. Ele marca. Oxi. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa aqui. Olha, o que eu ganhei, o que eu achei. Dinheiro. Aí sim. 40. É ouro que fala. Ah, esse poderzinho que vai achando. Opa.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Aí, ó. Ah, tá. Qual que é esse poder aqui? Aí sim, hein?
Acabou de sair. Tem que seguir, tá?
Coletando recursos, pressione para visualizar. Tá coletando as ervas na natureza e use para fabricar aprimoramentos para seus equipamentos e poções. Explore e encontre o máximo de variedades que conseguir. Beleza. Boa, beleza. Opa. Hã?
Ah! They're falling from the breach!
Aí, ó. Vamos lá, vamos lá.
getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
What did you do? I did nothing. The credit is yours. You mean this? Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
It's good to meet you, Varric. You may reconsider that stance in time.
Oh, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Solus is an apostate, well-versed in such matters.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
E oferecer qualquer ajuda que possa dar um pouco de brecha e ela não pode fechar. Todos os... independente da sua origem. Que louvável, enquanto isso acaba. Estou tentando sobreviver. Então, enquanto isso acaba.
What will you do once this is over? One hopes those in power will remember who helped, and who did not. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I have seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's excited.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Aí, galera, viu, galera? Tem que achar. Sempre tem que procurar, você sempre vai achar alguma coisa. Inventário. Armas.
Não podia pegar o predador.
Achei um arco.
Dele. Que pena.
Deixa eu ver o que ele.
Como é que você.
O que ele dá aqui?
Você sabe?
Dá 36 de dano e mais 11 de bônus do dano flamengo. Ao flanquear.
Demons ahead.
Glad you brought me now, Seeker? So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly!
They keep coming! Help us!
Hurry! Use the mark!
Cada árvore de habilidade contém habilidade ativa aprimorada. Ano passiva. As habilidades ativas têm. E eles podem vincular. Você causa mais dano quando atira de uma posição elevada. E você aprendeu a identificar os inimigos que ainda não foram atacados e mais imprudentes. Com essa habilidade você causa mais dano aos inimigos que estão apenas levemente feridos. É no máximo de até 25%.
O problema é que vai chamar cara.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who he is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
I say we charge. I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
E aí galera, você que é novo aí no canal, já vai chegando, já vai se inscrevendo, beleza? Já curte aí. Se vocês gostam desse tipo de jogo de RPG assim, galera, já deixa aí nos comentários aí se vocês curtiram aí, beleza? Agora eu vou matar um boss aqui, galera. Vamos que vamos.
We must seal it if we are to get past!
Quickly then!
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoner's doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
Espero que estejam certos sobre isso. Perdemos muitas vidas para lhe trazer até aqui. Farei o possível. Tomara que estejam certos mesmo. Sou muita esperança. Farei o possível.
Can't promise anything, but I'll try my best.
That's all we can ask. The way to the temple should be clear. Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
Lembrando, galera, esse aqui é um jogo chamado Dragon Age, beleza?
Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fae, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. One knows who she was.
Salve, nação PS, beleza? Como é que você tá? Boa tarde. Muito obrigado por ter comparecido e fica à vontade. Sim, eu compartilhei, né? Compartilhei. Tá lá no grupo lá, né? É, a galera até agora não viu. Não sei o que eles estão fazendo.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'm not sure how to even start getting up to that thing.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That is divine Justin?
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Kill him now.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Eita merda! Agora fodeu.
We must strip its defenses, wear it down. The demon is vulnerable. Now! More coming through the rift.
Ganhou o troféu A Ira dos Céus, aí sim, hein? Isso aí, galera. Essa aí é a primeira partezinha aí do jogo. Cara, o jogo de RPG aí. Vocês
André, vai
sentiram que é
embora, André.
a.
O gás tá vindo.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You're back in Haven, my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
That's him. That's the Herald of Andraste. I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
That's him. He stopped the breach from getting any bigger. Still a lot of rifts left all over. Little cracks in the sky. Not taking orders right now. Got a problem with it? Bring it up with Cassandra.
Chancellor Roderick says that their chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
not believe he is guilty.
The prisoner failed, Seeker. Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that, and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, he is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone Most Holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
The breach is stable now. What more do you want from me?
We must try again.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
If you're truly trying to restore order...
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
E aí, Cauã, beleza? Como é que você tá? Obrigado por você ter comparecido aí. Seja bem-vindo, tá? Fica à vontade aí, conversar com o pessoal. Compartilhe a live aí pra galerinha aí, pra ajudar. E conheça aí esse jogo aí de RPG. Aí sim, calma.
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary.
Vou dar uma passada lá, Cauã.
A journey deep into the fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes. But more often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Felissa said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Until the breach is closed, no one's safe.
True. I'll keep the bandages handy. Name's Zidane. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too. you're back. And in one piece.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
In my arms lies eternity.
Fix the door just like you asked, Flitter. The Divine, the Mages, the Templars, everyone ready to talk.
Master Harry said I should go back right away.
Of course.
Has to be bloody now. That's for certain.
Can I get you anything?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adarnis Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition's smith. Whatever he can't make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segret. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also Minhas. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
The breach needs to be sealed. The sooner the better.
If it can be sealed, you might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Still got demons pouring out of the rifts.
Falou, Cauã. Obrigado, viu? Quando começar lá, eu vou dar uma olhada lá na live também. Beleza? Do Resident.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses.
Right. You need something? Let me know. You need something? Another time, then. You need something? Let me know. Another time. You need something? Let me know.
expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
It doesn't really matter in the long run.
Of course it does. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Goodbye.
Right.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
cannot stay here.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Most of them should be pulling plows.
Didn't all grow up with fancy noble races, Arnsberg.
I spoke with Commander Cullen. I apologize
can you tell me of Redcliffe?
The mages have been quiet since their attack on the Conclave.
Their attack? Do you have information confirming that the mages were responsible?
Well, I had assumed.
Don't. Our job is to acquire Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach?
I heard some speak of using the Templars instead.
I suppose that would work as well.
Does it trouble you?
If it wasn't enough to close the breach, what use is it?
You did everything we asked of you.
And it still didn't work.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Clearly you have something in mind.
We do. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Can't you simply ignore them?
If only that were possible.
Some are calling you the Herald of Andraste, and that frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm no herald of anything, particularly not Andraste.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
É isso aí, galera. Então vou ficando por aqui então. Muito obrigado quem compareceu aí. Valeu, até a próxima.